All right, thanks for joining us on another edition of Wisconsin Places Are Cool. Here we are in West Allis, Wisconsin. We are not far from State Fair Park. I'm sure many of you have been there. But we are on the corner of National and 84th Street, and I heard about this bridge that goes over nothing. So wanted to check that out. We're also going to check out some other things here. Actually, I think as we walk through, we're going to see some pretty cool things. You can see it says Historical Museum, West Allis. Not open today. A beautiful sunny February Saturday, but hey, maybe that's another video. So let's explore this park a little bit and let's see if we can find this bridge that goes over nothing. All right, so I'm reading a placard here and it says this is the 5th District School. This is the 3rd school on this site, so obviously this was one of the early areas that was settled out here. And I believe this would have been Wauwatosa way back in the day. Or no, actually it might have been Greenfield. I'll have to check that out. It says in 1843 the first school building was on this site, a log schoolhouse open with 38 students. The second building was a one-room Cream City brick structure in 1860. Oh, town of Greenfield, there we go. And it was called the Honey Creek School District. The third building is this one, Garfield School, assuming named after President Garfield, constructed in 1887. The school opened as an elementary school and was later divided to accommodate high school classes. It was closed as a school in 1924 and served as a school district maintenance department. The Cream City brick building is still in use, having been converted into the West Allis Historical Museum in 1966. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I'm not doing the voiceover today. Just trying to give you the information as we go. This is really pretty amazing. Wow. And I have driven past this so many times, I would guess a lot of our viewers have as well. I've never stopped to park and take a look. We've got a home just up the road here. You can see West Allis Landmark 1. Kind of cool. Just beautiful. Oh, here's a little sign. Honey Creek School. Really cool. Across the way is kind of cool too. You've got this big old house. Looks like a multi-family structure now, but I've always admired this, have never been over there. The other thing I would love to do sometime, and maybe today, maybe another day, they've got these railroad tracks that are now, I don't know if that's part of the Hank Aaron Trail, but that is like a biking and walking, jogging path that goes through the city of Milwaukee, through West Allis. Very, very cool. All right, we'll keep moving on. I didn't even know this was here. There's a little cemetery just to the south of that school building. My goodness. This headstone says, "Our boy." Looks like born in 1904, passed away in 1911. Oh my goodness. Pretty incredible. All right, well, I think I am going to go around and we'll go into the proper part of the park. All right, here's some amazing information about this settlement. The land of Honey Creek Park was originally part of 160 acres, bought by Ira Blood from the U.S. government on October 18th, 1839. And we're talking Solomon Juneau, Byron Kilbourne, George Walker time period. Pretty amazing. It was handed back and forth between the Blood and gentleman Sidney Evans for a few years, and I'm trying to read as I scan here. Again, we are facing the intersection of National Avenue on the left and 84th Street over there on the right. Reuben Strong bought it in 1843. Strong and his wife Pamela moved to Wisconsin from New York with their daughter. After living elsewhere, they purchased 160 acres for $800. They operated a farm, and check out this little, it's a visual for you, huh? Part of the sale agreement called for the land for a school and cemetery. Reuben Strong then deeded several acres to the Greenfield township for this purpose. They helped to develop the first church in the settlement, the Greenfield Baptist Church. Incredible. 7 children, 5 living to adulthood. Reuben died in 1893 at the age of 78. The wife died in 1899 at the age of 83. Incredible. How did I drive past this all these years without knowing what was going on? Pretty incredible. All right, so that is a recreation of the school that was on this land, built in 1848. These logs apparently were from a building in Sheboygan. Boy, I'd really encourage you to come out to West Allis. It's just south of State Fair Park. Check out this park. This is just really intriguing. They've got all kinds of signs around here. I mean, they said the first burial was in 1831. You know, this plot of land is actually, this was settled before the city of West Allis was settled. It's pretty incredible. So, I think we have found our bridge over nothing. I'm going to see if there's a little something to read about here. This is the Honey Creek that comes through here. And I tried to follow the Honey Creek, the creek itself. On the way here, you kind of get caught up from the south heading north at McCarty Park. It's a great park, by the way. We should do another video on that. But you kind of lose track of the creek, and I guess it's underground, which is amazing. And it turns up again off of 84th, just by the Boy Scout Milwaukee County Council office on 84th, just north of State Fair Park. But apparently this bridge went over the creek. And then I think there were flooding issues and so forth. And you can see, I don't know if you can tell from the video, but you can see there's a little, the ground goes down. I mean, it has seeped down a bit. So underneath there must be the creek. I don't know if they just threw land over it and left it, or if there's concrete underneath, a tunneling system. But yeah, there is, wow, this bridge that goes over nothing. So never knew it was here. Driven past it, gosh knows how many times. There's a school over there, by the way, which I didn't know that was there either. Well, let's see if we can get a little more information on this. And I'm hoping you can pick up this photo. This is from the 1930s, apparently. And December 1933, construction started lining Honey Creek and providing this footbridge. Work was initiated by the Civilian Works Association, completed by the Works Progress Association, all those Depression-era work programs, federally funded. They used 50 tons of land and stone, 200 men. Continued flooding resulted in the creek being buried in the early 1970s. Wow. Leaving the bridge as it is currently. Some of the bridge is now below ground level, but look to see if you can find an old city emblem on the bridge. I'll have to take a look at that. But yeah, you can actually see, I don't know if you can tell from the video again, I don't know if it's sinking or what's happening, but we found it. We're going to look for that emblem. Just as an aside, I just saw a sign that indicated these two oak trees are the oldest trees in the park. I can't imagine how old they are. Oak trees are pretty amazing. And it indicated that just kind of the randomness of where the trees are located, it was probably a natural planting along the banks of what would have been the creek. And so the creek, I'm guessing, would have run through here. To the bridge. Is anyone else curious about the singular goalpost that is here? Obviously, must have been some football happening at some point. I'm guessing it has to do with the school over there. Well, thanks for joining us on another edition of Wisconsin Places Are Cool. This was literally like a playground for me. What a cool place to explore. Really only took 20 minutes or so to look around, but what a blast. So I encourage anybody, if you're cutting through West Allis, you're near 84th and National, to come take a look at this cool park. There's a lot of neat history here. All right, well, thank you again. And don't forget, if you like our videos, please hit subscribe, like, and add any comments that you might have. Thanks and have a great day.